YouTube was good, man. It's your boy Scat, and I'm back with another video. The quote I got for y'all boys today, because I don't like to just feed y'all brain dead content. I'm gonna try to give y'all something that help you on the way, so y'all just don't leave off feeling not served in a way. But the quote that I got for y'all today is: "Karma has no menu. You get what you deserve." Karma has no menu. You get what you deserve. And the reason why that quote resonated with me today is because we are reacting to Johnny Samali, the IRL streamer that is now facing an additional 31 years in prison. 31 years in prison. That's on top of whatever he was already facing. And this is the same IRL streamer that went to China and was just walking around just being rude to everybody, disrespecting their culture in every single way that he could. Just trolling people, bro. For what? People, they didn't do anything to him. Clout is a hell of a drug, man. And we're seeing the results of his actions. And the most fucked up part is he got in trouble in China and actually got off scot-free after doing 3 months. Like he got out, didn't have to face anything after that. And now he's in trouble again in a different place in Korea. And now he's facing this much time. He didn't take his blessings when he got them, man. He just thought since he got away with the first one, he was going to keep getting away. But hey, man, we don't know if he's going to get away with this one. But let's see what's going on with Johnny Samali. Let's get into this video.
Now, in more hot water after a clip resurfaced of him going into a subway and broadcasting an announcement that he had a bomb over and over again on a loudspeaker.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, well, it's safe to say things are getting way worse for the streamer in Korea, who could be facing up to several decades in prison, as his antics in Korea just continue to be shown to the public, and he's also making things infinitely worse for himself by continuing to disrespect the country and just laugh at the entire situation. It's safe to say the dude is about to find out, because as I've stated in my previous videos on him, he is his own worst enemy, as he live streams himself committing dozens of crimes for content. So all the victims have to do is recognize themselves and file charges with the footage that he filmed. And all the prosecutors have to do is count the felonies and bring them to a judge. But for some reason, he thinks he's about to get out of this. I guess he's just assuming the same thing that happened in Japan is going to happen now. And for those of you guys who don't know, this guy, he's essentially the most hated IRL streamer because his whole content style is harassing random people in public, and I guess just seeing how much he can get away with. Then when he's confronted, he puts on this act like, oh, I did nothing wrong, and he has no idea why people are calling the police on him. He did this in Japan for a long period of time, but ended up getting arrested and spent roughly 3 months in jail for this. And at the end of the day, they let him go, as he apologized and lied in court. But later on, he deleted that apology, took it all back, and then bragged about lying in court. Then I guess he went to Israel, continued the same style of content, was detained by the police and beat up by civilians multiple times before fleeing the country with an emergency passport, as his main American passport was allegedly taken away from him. This is an important detail now, as since he's gone to Korea and continued the same antics, but way worse. And that led him to being travel banned, but that hasn't stopped him from continuing to taunt the public and flex that he has this emergency passport, even though he can't go anywhere with it. As the Korean government, they've taken away his main passport and he's been banned from leaving the country. Which leaves us with another very popular question. Why is he not arrested? Well, he's been booked and released until trial and travel banned until the verdict. Now, apparently the reasons they're doing it this way is because they don't want to house him. Like, they've removed his passport, so he isn't really a flight risk. Essentially, they want to put the burden on him to provide for himself, because now he's forced to pay for himself to stay there until the trial is finished, alongside of paying to defend himself. This will likely cost...
Oh my God.
Reimagine exceptional
Another
with the
fucking
2024
ad.
Buick
I hate
Envision.
ads with all my heart.
Buick, exceptional
Let's
by
get this real
design.
quick.
GM employees with
from way more than he earned during his entire trip to Korea to begin with. Then on top of that, more platforms have now banned him. So he doesn't really have that many options left. As of now, he has like Rumble, TikTok, and Instagram. And all of this is happening after he previously took a 4-month break. And as he even admits, he can't afford to not stream.
I'm trying to do more daytime streams. I'm trying to be more consistent, guys. I want to stream at least 5-6 days a week. Like, I cannot take no breaks. After taking a 4-month break, I do not have no time to take any breaks. I hope this trip ends up good. It's been a success so far.
So being
How would it end up good and you just stirring up so much bad energy, bro? Like, your whole source of content is literally just ruining people's lives, man. I don't know how he goes day to day, sleeping good, knowing that he's trying to fuck up people's life every day. Like, you can't just wake up and have a good day just messing with everybody.
Banned on both Kick, Twitch, and YouTube is a massive financial hit for him. But he has nobody to blame but himself. The clip that we just saw, though, is from his 5th day streaming in Korea. And a lot of his new problems come from this day. After he was indicted, people started to go through his past streams in Korea to help the prosecutors build the strongest case possible. And Johnny tried to scrub all the evidence of this, but, you know, since he live streams everything, there's people who just record and repost all of his antics. So the first incident that we're going to look at is him in the subway, as you know from the intro. First, he couldn't figure out how to buy a ticket, so he then films and pressures a kid to do it for him.
Okay, I'm putting the money in. I cannot figure this out for the life of me, bro. Hey, look, can you not do this? Can you put this in there for me? Look.
Come on, dude.
Put it on the side. Put it in there. Yes.
What the fuck is he being so aggressive with the kid for, bro? He is a very weird individual. Like, he won't confront the people that, like, will bring aggression his way. That's his age, his size. Like, he won't stand 10 toes up on that shit. He'll talk about he's gonna stand 10 toes, but when he get in a situation, he's running away. But when it comes to him being in front of a little kid, he could talk so tough. Hurry up. Do it. Do it right now. Like, bro, you don't get no cool points for that shit. This dude is literally a fucking clown. He's an embarrassment to society. It's sad that he took his fucking bullshit and brought it to an innocent kid, man. I don't understand it.
Get to work.
What? What? He just told the kid to get to. Yeah, nah, man. Where's his kid parents at?
Dude.
If you know how to translate this, can you help me? Put it inside. My 5,001. Put it in my card. Yes. Put it inside. I don't read Korean.
Why is that his problem? Like, why are you putting this onto a kid?
I don't want to traumatize this little. I'll do it myself.
Like, what are you doing? That kid did not consent to being bullied into helping you for your own content. Nobody wants to see their kid being talked to like that, especially when the kid is just trying to help. But after fumbling with the machine for about 5 minutes, he makes his way to the subway where he starts to, you know, do his usual, harass people for content. And here you have these back-to-back text-to-speech donations with some of the most disrespectful stuff you can imagine. Bomb threats, praising North Korea, loud moaning sounds, and all of this on public transportation when clearly there's kids around. So how does he respond to essentially allowing himself to be this like harassment proxy for his toxic audience? Well, he dances around and has fun with it. He's shocked that nobody's giving him any pushback, and then he thanks his audience for supporting him with these disrespectful text-to-speech donations.
I'm gonna need, you can't see it in my eyes, but I'm gonna need some of this. I don't think they're pressing me because I look like them. No, not even one person is pressing me. Maybe because I look like them, I'm blending in. Thank you guys for all the support, guys. I love you guys.
Now, obviously, you can give him the benefit of the doubt and say, he doesn't understand Korean or what they're donating. But it's clear he endorses this, and he'll happily be paid to use as a medium for random people on the internet to harass strangers. Because let's be real, if there was actually any fear of what was being said on his text-to-speech, if he didn't understand it, he would just turn off the speaker.
I don't know what's going on, guys. He's preaching. He's a cult. Oh my, this is terrorism. This is.
How do you get a sense of enjoyment out of this, bro? He has a speaker on his back playing it as loud as he can with people saying disrespectful remarks to all these people that's just sitting around, just probably going to work, just handling like they own stuff that they got going on in their life, and he decides to just walk through while people are saying a bunch of disrespectful comments or just blaring loud music, just ruining people's days, bro. Johnny Samali, man, I want to find a way to feel sorry for him, but it's just like, bro, you brought this on yourself, man. It's like he literally loves this shit. And he would tell his audience that he loved them just because, like, they basically helping him destroy people's days. I don't even understand people like watching this dude. What do y'all think it is, man? Comment in the comment section. Well, let's go.
Now terrorism. Nah, this is terrorism, guys.
So there he's claiming he's committing terrorism. So that's interesting and can also likely be used against him in court. And then to add to that, you have this whole clip which happened where he walked around blasting, I have a bomb on his speaker.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
Oh my God.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
Sorry.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐
I know, sir.
폭탄이 있다.
Sorry.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
I'm sorry.
나에겐 폭탄이
We got.
있다.
Oh, what is it even saying? Oh, I don't know. What?
나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
Guys, there's kids right here,
나에겐
bro.
폭탄이 있다.
Oh, now he cares about the kids. Oh man, that's crazy. And even whether you know what they're saying or not, bro, you should not be just blaring your chats to a whole group of people that's just literally chilling, just trying to do what they got to do in life. You should not just. How do you feel like that is okay? That is totally disrespectful, bro. You're in a country that you're not even from. And you feel like you have the right to go destroy their lives just because you got your own internal things going on, bro. I can't support that weird shit. But come on, man. I'm gonna stop pausing it. Let's give our full opinion at the end of the video. I know I kind of gave most of my opinion already, but it's just like it's hard to just be quiet while this dude is just disrespecting all these people, man. I feel bad for the people, not for him. But hey, man, hopefully he ends up in prison, because he definitely deserves it.
Sorry, brother. Oda Nobunaga, no, Oda Nobunaga. No. Oh my God. Everyone's looking at me.
Dude. But the cops then show up, so he starts blaming some random people for snitching.
You called them? You? I think it was that guy that snitched.
But after being kicked off of the subway by the police, he then claims he's uncancelable.
Somalis can never get canceled. Never, bro. And honestly, the only way I could be canceled is if I cancel myself. The one thing I got to think about, if I want to piss off Moist Critical, if I want to piss off '8𝙗𝙗, if I want to piss off Decoy Boys, and all these that made hundreds of thousands about talking to me on YouTube, the only thing I need to do is keep streaming. That's all I need to do, keep streaming. Like, just keep streaming and get rich and get super rich, and just, that's going to piss everybody off. That's how you win over these normies and SJWs like fucking 𝙏𝙗𝙖𝙧 𝙒𝙖𝙀.
This aged so poorly because he's now been banned on all major streaming platforms since he said this. Then on top of this, he's clearly not worried about the online backlash, because something he should be worried about are the laws of the countries he streams in. Because let's face it, the most likely thing to cancel his streaming career are his own actions that'll likely land him behind bars. And also, speaking of his political comment here, I feel like Johnny has united everyone in the world from all backgrounds and political beliefs to agree on one thing. We all despise the kind of content he makes, and I think it's a massive net negative to society, because I feel like everyone wants to be able to live in a society without the risk of being harassed in public for someone's live stream content. So the more you point and laugh at,
I saved $700 with Liberty Mutual.
Another ad. Bro,
Crazy
I could
what you
just
can
pay
get with
for
those savings.
YouTube Red, I think it's called. But
have to
nah,
ask.
man.
Why did
We
you
gonna
do
have to
this?
deal with this.
I
Even
hope
though
you
it's
can tell me
bullshit.
Mr. Nilsson has confessed.
these fools who do this for internet attention, the better. But alongside of the pointing and laughing and legal ramifications he's facing, he's also now facing threats from people that are being aired on a national Korean TV station.
Don't come back to America, Mr. Samali.
Samali, just know, wherever you go, if there are Korean people,
Okay, so he's getting threats from Americans now?
we're not to be with. You us in LA, we go on the roofs and literally snipe you, mother.
YouTube personality Johnny Samali, who's been making headlines ever since making a nuisance of himself in South Korea, seems to have a new target on his back. Not by angry Koreans, but by Korean Americans who even claim.
Hey, if you're liking the video so far, make sure you like the video and leave a comment on your opinion about the situation. And subscribe if you really mess with the videos, man. I really appreciate you watching. Let's finish this video off.
To have gang affiliations. For those out of the loop, the streamer was recently indicted by South Korean authorities for his offensive commotions.
That is such a bad clip.
In a video that's now circulating online, a Korean-American man sent out a threatening message to Samali, warning him to refrain from returning to the United States.
But you just pissed off a lot of the wrong people. Don't come back to America, Mr. Somali, as the price that you need to pay for playing stupid games.
Earlier last week, Samali talked with American streamer 𝙏𝙏𝙖𝙣 during a live stream where he shared his plan to return home.
I think my next destination, you asked, is America, bro, because I'm tired of dealing with these foreign governments and these foreign laws.
Yeah, man.
Like, if I stream in America, I don't have to deal with it. I'll keep it strong, bro. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. I don't think I'll go to jail. I think if I don't go to jail, it's going to be a big win, and then I can laugh on all these creators on Rumble.
Notice how he said Rumble, as he doesn't have any of the main platforms left. But yeah, that would be interesting to see him stream like he's doing now in the US. So that'll be interesting to see how long that lasts. And that is if he gets out of Korean jail in a short enough time to where he can get to the US and still have a relevant streaming career.
It's not known yet how the Korean authorities will deal with Samali's case. And while he seems confident he'll avoid doing any jail time, he should be less sure about being welcomed back in America, as many Americans, both of Korean descent and regular people, have expressed their embarrassment as well as anger towards the YouTuber who's been making an American look pretty bad in places like Israel, Japan, and Thailand.
Yeah, I feel like the general consensus here in the US is like, hey, Korea, just keep him over there. Take one for the team. Just have him over there, please.
Comments on YouTube videos about Samali's antics in Korea from fellow Americans state they don't wish to see him back. One commented, "American here."
Yeah, no, exactly. That is straight up
Keep him in custody.
the general consensus here.
While another wrote, "U.S. Marine here. America doesn't want his ass back."
And on top of that, Legal Mindset, who we had here on the channel last week, he broke that a bunch more charges have been filed against Johnny.
I contacted some folks, and apparently some Korean YouTubers have pressed additional charges. So these have already been filed against him. Apparently blackmail, which is up to 10 years in prison. The ones in the green have already been filed. So, and these are not ones by Bong or someone else. These are by Korean YouTubers. So it said they're not dropping them. They're not dropping them. So you've got blackmail, insults, you've got deep fakes, and not Bong's deep fakes, other people's deep fakes. Those have all been filed. So the green are all new charges that have been filed. And then beyond that, the yellow is stuff that's going to be filed this week. Sexual threats to children up to 3 years, because he was playing sexual stuff around children, including, by the way, literally, this is disgusting. He was playing threats to sexually assault children live on his text-to-speech, right? So that's going to go down. Business obstruction, right? Another charge, right? Supporting the DPRK, which is, once again, I showed you the video before. And as well, he's done this in multiple instances. That's up to 7 years. And public indecency with another year.
So if all those get filed, I mean, he's potentially facing an additional 31 years in Korean prison. Now, obviously, they're not going to throw the maximum sentence at him. Legal Mindset does go on to say that he thinks that, like, realistically, we're looking at anything from 1 to 10 years for Johnny for this. But the next question I have is, will all this get thrown into the same case, or will this be separate, which then continues to prolong his stay in Korea? Because let's say he just somehow manages to get out of this first case, but then he has all of these extra charges to worry about. But Johnny apparently isn't even that worried, because he's now posting on Instagram saying, "I'm gonna laugh like a maniac when I beat this case like OJ." Okay, bud. So I guess only time will tell to see if that happens. But as many of you guys know, I started a mat company called Mat City to bring the nostalgic toy.
All right. Johnny Samali, bro. So my honest opinion is just he's a clown, man. Like, I feel like he probably had a hard life growing up, and he never dealt with that, so he just walking around taking it out on everybody. And it's not fair, bro, especially to kids. Like, I really feel like he's the result of the bad side of the internet. Like, he's seen that people that walk around promoting negativity, people still watch them for some reason. Like, they love just seeing, like, the downfall of them crashing. And he's just preying upon that. And as far as, like, the other YouTubes that's, like, commentating on this, now including me, I feel like in a way, we need to, I want to say we need to chill on like reacting to him, but at the same time, we need to expose what he's doing. But at the same time, he is getting more viewers. Like, even though people are exposing him, but that gets him more of a fan base. It's fucked up, man. I don't know exactly what people can do to really like stop him, but it's just, I don't know, this way of going about it, man. I just hope that it works with like big YouTubers just talking bad on him. I hope it just sends a bunch of hate his way and, you know what I'm saying, just destroys every single platform that he has. And it looks like it already is. So maybe this is all a good thing. But yeah, man, just don't be like John Samali. You don't need to be no clown just to get views. Like, bro, he could have went a way more positive route or just a different way of just putting his creativity out there to like grow his fan base. But he chose the way where he had to be a menace to society. And it's just terrible to see, man. But we're going to see what happens with this situation. We're going to see if he actually get a bunch of time. They said realistically it's 1 to 10 years. Maybe even more if like they hit him with different charges back to back to back. But for one thing for sure, we do not want him back in America. But it's been your boy Scott, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your opinions on the situation. I honestly feel like as a collective, we just all dislike this guy. But if anybody got any positive insights they can give out on like him, shit, be my guest. Comment in the comment section, man. Open everybody else's mind, I guess. But it's been your boy Scott, man. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all boys next time, or girls. But y'all be safe out here. Peace.